Hey y'all, we're tonight, Silent Voices. We are at the 16th century Old Ford House in Newton Abbot. This place has been getting more and more active for us, and we're so happy and excited to be here again. So we're going to walk around whilst people are here having their readings on an early bird session. We're going to be walking around and see what we can get. So this is the entrance. Taking a look at the scenery, how obviously it's been untouched since the 16th century, especially the fireplace. It's reminiscent of how it used to be, obviously. Taking a look at the ceiling level and the height, it's more than the standard 2.4 metres that we get in modern times. Everything is woodwork based, so apart from the ceiling, obviously. The interior's architecture is outstanding, really, how it's still pristine, and you can see every little part of it that's been made and it's looked after over the years. And this is why we like doing our events, because we're looking after the past, basically, and the venues that we come to. It's all about the heritage of it. Alright, so this room in particular has got some history with us on our events here. We've had one of our male guests do a vigil here whilst we were all in the other room. Doing a seance, and he vividly said that he's seen a boy coming from, actually this is a similar situation to how it was, coming from this section here and running up to him, where he literally ran right back to us. So for us that was a good indication of how active it is here. There's a door frame there, Alex. Right. We have never done this room before, so we're going to try something tonight here, see what we can get, and we're going to use pretty much all of our equipment. I've got some new toys to play with. Equipment, that is. So we're gonna try it tonight, I think. We seem to open our events here because we do like a energy building session, so a seance basically. And what we have experienced in this room is quite impressive. We've had this door open on its own to your right, and we've had knocking on the door to your left. We've had Rempel going off. We've had lots of other things, and again, this venue seems to get better and better for us, and we're really excited to be here. And I really do think something's going to happen tonight. I'll just get this feeling, so let's do it. So I've come to settle in this room and just take a break from everything basically, and I came into the paranormal and joined Silent Voices and become who I became due to sort of the experiences I've experienced. This sort of came about just joining one of the Silent Voices earliest events, just as a general customer, and what I experienced with Sally, Alex and the team was outstanding for myself, because I've sort of never experienced it, and I'll go into more detail with this on our website when we do like blogs and personal profiles. But what I experienced at a property in Exeter, it happened to be, was well, put it this way, there was a lot of swearing involved at the time, and it was so really weird. I'll never forget it. Especially one of the weirdest things in my life, but it's attracted me to it more. So in terms of being a guest with Silent Voices, it's really worth coming, because what you can achieve in what you want to experience can happen if you let it. If you go into the mindset that you want it to happen, it doesn't always work like that, because you're pushing it to happen. So if you just go in there on a natural flow, keep your energy level calm, breathing deeply and letting the lungs fill with natural oxygen is very good. I've only learned that within the last year. So it's just, every time you breathe in deep, it de-stresses you. All your blood gets filled with the oxygen you need. Just breathing deeply and holding it in for 2-3 seconds, and then slowly releasing. And it's just a relaxing thing. So the more relaxed you are, the less stressed you are, the more perceptive you're going to be towards it. It's not thinking, oh, I want something to happen, or nothing's going to happen, or something's going to happen. You just sort of meditative state, I think. And for when that first happened to me, when I first came on an event, I don't even remember that. It just happened. So obviously I wanted something to happen that I wasn't like concentrating on it to happen. I wasn't expecting anything to happen. For what I experienced, I'll never forget it, and I just want more. One habit I do have is I'm quite sceptical about a lot of things, which is perfectly normal, perfectly allowed to do it. We welcome skeptics, non-believers, believers, but if something happens, I generally have to see it to believe it. For instance, if a book off that shelf behind you fell off, unless I'm seeing it, I don't. So alright, yeah, okay, that's good then. But I'm like, oh, I was there. I don't like to be that way, but it's good to be that way because then you're not just thinking that everything's paranormal. You're not just jumping in thinking, oh, that's paranormal, like, what's next then? And then get yourself disappointed. So it's good to be, not fully focused on thinking everything's paranormal because it's not. But when things do happen, you do appreciate it and you do thank them because that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to tell you that they're there. Now you're in the dark with us. So I'm basically normally behind the camera. Alex is filming me at the moment, so you can see it from my perspective. But of a night like this, everyone can't see unless they turn their torch on. All I can see is this LCD screen. Hence why I try and give you the live footage on the LCD screen so you can see what I'm looking at. But most of the time we are in the dark, as most of you will be well known to experience yourselves or coming on our events. It's just the sun's set now, so it's getting darker and darker, so in the pitch black. Your eyes need to adjust to it. Although they are around all the time, you just don't realise it. That's what I've come to believe. So we're going to chase down Alex. He's hiding away in the room there.
You can see it starts sensing you about there. It's about there it starts noticing your presence. See, it gets busier and busier as you get closer. And that's more focused. Can you see that on camera? So you can see it getting busier as my hand gets closer.
Maybe I'll tell you that.
So normal, and as you get closer, it starts appearing more until, see that? I'm not even touching it. So, can you see that? Can you make that out on the camera?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Right.
See a difference now.
That's not even touching it. But this piece of equipment here was brought in by Claire, Silent Voices Claire, and she thought it would be a good idea to bring into the sessions to see if we get any physical interaction from the spirits around us. We thought it was a great idea, so we've been using it ever since. To date we've not really got much from it, but it's early days yet. And as you can see, I don't even have to touch it for it to respond to my presence, which is brilliant at showing you how much your energy force actually extends from your body, which we call the aura. And the aura is created by our chakras, which run central through our body. And we're hoping that if our energy force can make this react, then we're hoping that spiritual energy be able to come and do the same thing. To be able to come close to this and give the same sort of response. We're hoping that we can get this, where it's more focused energy, but as close as they can get to it to show a presence. And I believe also that it's also sending out a lot of electrical energy, which we are calling upon the spirits around us to draw from. It's an excellent source for them to draw energy from. so that they can communicate and interact with us. It's a nice piece of kit. And if there's any ghost hunters out there or any other groups that use this has had success with this, we'd like to see your results.
So we have our own Connect SLS device. So now, there's Alex obviously, strutting. And now we can see Alex. And this is all being picked up in the dark. So there is our new device, girls and boys. So we have lots of fun to play with this one, and I'm so excited about this. So if we're walking around and we come across stick figures, like so, like we've just shown you, just out of nowhere, it's going to be so exciting and you will literally wet yourselves. We done a prototype usage of this tool at White Hart, and we got some amazing on the staircase. We were like, wow, buzzing off of it. So yeah, so hopefully we'll get something tonight. Obviously that's what we're intending to do. If there's anyone here, can you show yourselves to us? We'll be able to see you. Can you hear our voices? We mean you no harm, we just wish to talk to you. Bearing in mind we've literally just arrived not too long ago, because we haven't done an energy build or anything like that. We work off building up an energy. So we join as a unit in a circle.
Ooh. In here.
You heard something?
Yeah. Not hear that.
No. So anyone in here wishes to make themselves known to us? Did you just make a noise? If so, could you do it again? Could you maybe show yourselves in front of us? That's annoying. Remember which way it goes. You make a sound to let us know you're here. Right, so Alex has just heard a noise. We've had a quick pre-investigation. We haven't picked up on anything, and we've not had nothing on this camera. But we'll be back in here to see what we could pick up with all our guests.
We felt that this was the perfect time to go gather everybody together to start our investigation at Old Ford House.
Claire?
Yeah.
I'm wondering if we could get your mirror?
Yeah.
A bit of transfiguration?
Where do you want it?
Wherever you want it.
As Sally asked to do some transfiguration, notice at the bottom of the screen a small wisp move from right to left. Is this something paranormal?
Yeah.
A bit of transfiguration?
Where do you want it?
Wherever you want it.
Yeah.
A bit of transfiguration?
Where do you want it?
Wherever you want it. Wherever you want it. I think it could be something. Yeah. Let's go get it and bring it in here. All energies in that room upstairs, come forward, come towards me. Come to the circle. Everyone is joined together, and we're going to give you an energy so that you can show yourself to the lady in front of the mirror. Remember what you look like. Remember how you were when you were alive. Were you young? Were you older? Did you have long hair, short hair? Were you wearing glasses? We would like this lady in front of the mirror to see a glimpse of you. Come forward, come closer.
It's a bit weird.
Try not to show yourself in a reflection now. Okay. We've actually got a queue of people, which is really good because one by one I want to put people in front of the mirror. Move around the people and use the energy that's connecting. Where's it real cold breeze? Right here.
Cold.
Yeah.
It's just like I look older than. And my eyes keep moving on in the mirror different to what I'm moving my eyes. Which is freaking me out.
Do you join the circle and put someone else there?
No, I'm alright. My heart's going 10 to the dozen, but I'm alright.
Are you male or female?
I've got a feeling it's male.
Keep moving around the room. Keep connecting to the people.
Oh my god, that's really freaky.
What happened?
I feel like now I've gone a bit younger, but I've got really weird hair.
Close the link.
Oh, you just said that. Are you not allowed to break the circle?
No, this one is not a seance, it's just an energy connection.
Oh, right. She said
Alright.
your hair was
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
Now, what I want you to do is hold the space. Okay, next one in line. Come forward. Use the energy that everybody has connected. Move it around like a battery. And then when you are ready, show the lady in front of the mirror what you look like.
Leave it around and kick this one up the arse.
It's a middle-aged man smiling back at me at the moment. That's quite
Is
creepy.
that? Really?
It's smiling and I'm not smiling.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Okay, sir. You obviously like to show yourself. Can you wink at her?
So I've got both sides.
It's like my eyes are going that way and I know I'm looking straight forward.
Introduce yourself to the lady in the mirror. Show her what you look like. Seen anything?
No, it's still me.
Okay, so, sorry. Just so you can relax and lightly see reflection.
Yeah, no, it's like a moustache now. All sorts.
Okay.
There's like something. There's something like a cut or something on like my nose. My nose like really narrow and like my eyes have gone like.
Like you've been in a fight?
No. It's like a scar or something like. It's hard to explain.
Okay, next person in line, come forward. There's a lady in front of the mirror.
Line.
You're going blind?
No, the light is flashing.
Oh.
Slightly changed. It looks like I'm crying. My nose is bigger and my face is narrower.
No, you can handle it.
That's not what you think it is. What's that one? That's the one I like last time, that door. Like, no, I can't tell you that. I just kept looking at them.
Use the energy that we've given, that we've built. Connect to us. Move around the circle and choose somebody that you want to communicate with. Make them aware of your presence. Keep building the energy. You're doing really well. Well done. Can you change the colour? Can you show us blue? Take your time. Don't be afraid to connect with us. Come into the circle. I can feel you on the outside.
We're getting cold baths.
Yeah, I'm going to sleep behind me. It's been on me for ages.
Is it like a...
It's cold.
It's
like
I've not felt it like that. It feels like a solid movement.
Alright, energy's building and it's swirling in the middle. Can you give me a sign? Are there 3 people, 3 spirits, 3 energies within the room with us? If there is, can you give me a sign? Yes, please. You tell me. Oh yeah, sorry.
It feels like they're up higher, looking down on us, out the way. Yes.
Yeah, there's a movement and a change. We're quite happy for doors to open and close. We've had that happen a couple of times in the last few days.
Tapping again.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. It's because I've got a chair in front of
Somebody's
me.
just come in the door. I just saw somebody walk in.
Really?
Hello, come on in. You're welcome.
When we were here the last time, we had like a resident spirit came in and was changing the lights and the colours of the lights, and they were doing it out on our request. What would be really, really, really good is if that same spirit, and I know you're here, could come forward and do the same thing again.
Single.
Anything.
I don't know whether it's my eyes or not, but you know when there's like light outside and you can see people walk along and light changes?
Yes.
I've been watching the dog like for about 5-10 minutes, and I thought it said about that. It's like somebody's out there.
Waiting to
And you
come
can
in.
see the bottom of the door closing.
To this house quite a lot where we've been here and you get activity and then somebody else is waiting to come in, and I wonder if it's to do with the type of house it is that you wouldn't come in without being invited.
Yeah, opening the door and then come on in.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I did last time. Concentration.
Yeah, it's like when you're about to I'm going there. I was thinking
You're live.
innuendo. Yeah, so I'll stop. If there's anyone else with us in this room, can you show yourselves to us?
You can stand in front of Manna, he'll be able to see you.
It's in the room where everyone else is, because they're getting a lot of energy over there.
Yeah, the problem with that, you're going to pick up on all that.
Point it towards the door. Oh.
You've just ended it.
Oh,
Oh, for God's sake.
let's start a new one.
Why would you do that? I've never done this in my
What
life.
happened?
That was a wet tease, isn't it? Right, now you can at least put it, it's that 4 foot and a half, 4 hours.
You just got something on there, then we missed it.
Yeah. Right, now apologise.
Oh, wait. Christ.
Manna got so excited he reached across to move the camera and ended the live.
Just as we saw someone.
That was yeah. This is the thing, because you're looking that way, but it needs to be the other way because it's inverted.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, oh crap, I want to look at that.
You got to move right and to the left.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Thank you for that, for showing yourselves.
Can you do it again for us? Manna, don't touch the camera.
Yeah, that was Manna's fault.
What are we all doing in here?
We're getting our asses tapped.
Nice.
Hang on, can we just be very clear on that? Not technically, literally getting tapped, just like touched.
No, I got
Nobody's
tapped.
tapping my ass.
I got a.
I had like
Is anyone else feeling it?
Yeah,
We're
we've
all
had
getting
touch
tapped.
pulled, hair touched.
With many different personal experiences had by everyone, we thought it was time to wrap up the evening and leave the spirits in peace at Old Ford House.